Wow. First of all, I'm very much in love with my wife. But I'm in love with making music. It is I think you're right in that I think, well, it just depends what how you define that, I suppose, is the real question. There's times where I'm very much not in love with what I'm doing, and it's a pain and a bit torturous because well, I guess to be in love, when people use the term in love, they often that they most commonly use that term in the first, you know, year of a passionate relationship. And that first year can often have big rows and big fights and passionate lovemaking and all the ups and downs of being in love in those first days, weeks and months. And I think that is a bit like the creative process when you're really into it. It can have that sort of tumultuous thing to it where, one day it's just the best thing ever and you're madly in love and enjoying writing. And then the next day it's like pulling teeth. So yeah, I think for me, like it has songwriting and making music generally, it has to be I'm doing it for fun, really, and I do it as a hobby. I think of it first and foremost as like a fun hobby, as opposed to work or this like really important thing. When you start to think about it as this as like the noble artist doing this really important work, um, I think that's a terrible sort of attitude. And like, well, it might work for some people, but it doesn't. And it probably does work for some people, but that doesn't work for me. I feel like it has to be very playful and very relaxed and it has to be fun most of the time, or I just won't do it. I'm very much a path of least resistance sort of person in life most of the time. So if something's not enjoyable, I'll avoid it for as long as possible. So I make it in my own head as enjoy. Like I think of making music as like a fun pastime.